Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I mentioned in the last video we would use the GTA 26, this little battery pruner, to carve up a wood spirit. And well, I've got a chunk of wood here from a past carving, piece of pine, and we're gonna go ahead and do that today. Be sure to stick around. Alright guys, got my piece of wood here. Gonna put it in the jaw horse. Boy, that piece is pretty jacked. I'm leaving this long so that I don't have to maneuver the piece around a whole lot. Hopefully I can just leave it in here. Now, I don't do a ton of wood spirits. My buddy Jordy over at Carving Fusion does a lot. So if you guys are interested in those, I'll leave a link to his channel below and you guys can go check out the work he does. But today, we're gonna be using the GTA 26 mini saw, pruning saw, to carve a wood spirit in this piece of pine. Now this is a pretty dry piece, so it could just flake apart, come out really bad. We'll see what happens. I've got these Dixon wood crayons. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get an idea of what I want this face to look like. Sort of draw it on here real rough, like. We're gonna do something like that. He's not gonna have much to the top of his head, is he? Maybe we should bring this down a little further. Draw it down in here a little more. Alright, I don't know. Let's just go for it. See what happens. Alright, so this is gonna be way too bouncy. I was hoping to have it up there so you guys can see it, but I'm gonna have to put it down like this. Somehow. Hold on. Figure this thing out. Might not be possible. I might need to use a whole log and then trim the corner piece off after. Or I'm gonna get it in here. Alright, see how this goes. So as you guys can see with cuts like this, there's a lot of kickback. And that's because this is not spinning really fast, where if you're using the battery saw or the gas saw, you got a higher RPM, the chain's spinning really fast and it just cuts. This is more of a grab and tear in these situations when I'm using the nose and the top of the bar instead of the bottom part of the nose of the bar. So it's a lot of grabbing and tearing and a lot of kickback. Again though, we're taking a tool that's not meant for this and making it do some work that it's not designed for. So I think it would be really well for detail. There it is, quick wood spirit. GTA 26. Just a quick video, guys, doing something a little different. Still playing around with that little saw. Wood spirits can be done. Let's see, 1 bar left. So you don't get a lot of run time. I'm gonna try to keep all this in real time though. Don't get a lot of run time with these, and so I don't think this saw is gonna be good to be doing blocking or anything like that, which it would be silly to think that it is with its size and the size of that battery. I mean, it'd be silly to think this is going to do a lot of blocking and some real heavy duty work, because it's not. It's not made for that. It's made for cutting little limbs, to be honest, but I'm pushing the limits and seeing what we can get out of it. Now, if I'd carved the majority of this up with the chainsaw and then came through and just did the beard and kind of cleaned them up with only this little GTA, then I think this would be, you know, well, I think that's what this would be best for, is like that detail and the fur pattern and all those little things. And that's what I'll be using it for. Going forward, I'll be using this on carvings of bears, kind of like this guy here, and we'll be putting his fur on with this, or maybe this bird I'm working on. Use this to put his feathers on in the future. You know, I mean, this one's already got them, but in the future when I do birds, maybe I'll bust this out to get that fine detailed look of the feathers. Now the dime tip bar has a smaller bar on the nose, but I noticed I was able to get some pretty tight cuts with this playing around with it. So I mean, I think we could get some really nice patterns using the GTA 26. So here you go, guys. This is just the second video. If you missed the first one, I carved a bear. I'll have a link popping up. You guys can check that out. Just trying it out, you know, seeing what it can do out here in the carving tent. I'm probably gonna get my my son out here at some point, and we're gonna cut some sticks and see how it performs for the homeowner, what it's actually intended for. Pruning and cutting small things the size of your fingers, your thumb, maybe an inch or two around, and seeing how it does with that, you know, the stuff it's actually made for. And my son wants to come out, give me a hand with it, so what better way to try it out than to have him give it a go, and we'll see how that goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit the bell that comes up, that way you guys can be alerted to all my new videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.